the Sergeant Ram. Sergeant Ram, can you just see if there is a fire extinguisher? It is the speaker who is going to come, who is going to set the stage on fire. So fellow Toastmasters, the next speaker is going to galvanize all of us. Whenever she has spoken in our club, she has really galvanized and motivated the audience. She is a professional speaker. She motivates young students to become better communicators, and she is also a fashion designer. So please join me.
Very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests.
Good evening.
The time was ticking very fast. The lighting, it pierced my eyes. It was the final countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bang! There was pin drop silence in the auditorium. The thousands of people packed, colorfully dressed. It was a singing competition. My friend, Gopi Sippy, a lady of 48 years, she was taking part in the contest. A plump, a dowdy woman with grey short hair, shabbily dressed, walked towards the stage. She was nervous. With each reluctant step forward, she had a mixture of thoughts in her mind. She wanted to quit and run away to the remote rugged village of Manvi or to participate. But she listened to her heart because there her dreams lied, which she wanted to become a professional singer. She took that bold step. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with that step, and she took that step by taking part in the competition. The audience were making fun of her. They didn't want her in the contest. They wanted somebody who was fashionable, a young age person on the stage. Now basically, ladies and gentlemen, the world, it craves for emotional stories, emotional dramas, rags to riches stories. This contest was either going to lift her to the heights of glory or push her to abyss. But she never let that happen. All the odds were stacked against her, but her dream was always there, lingering in her minds, in her heart. The king and queen of all the emotional dramas, other than our spouses and our children, is of course the reality shows. And this show was one exactly like that, where people were mocking, making fun, nasty remarks on her. They didn't want her to be part of the show. It looked as if she was not good enough to be in this contest. One of the judges looked at her and asked her, "What's your name and why are you here at the contest?" She replied with dignity, "Good evening, sir. I'm Gopi and I aspire to be a professional singer. I'm nearly 48 years old." They started giggling, just like the audience who didn't want her on stage. They started making fun of her, but she composed herself. She pulled herself together as she shared her dream to be a professional singer. I was furious, my blood was boiling. I wanted to tell them, scream out loud, check the talent of the person before getting into conclusions about the person, how she was dressed and because of the age. But who am I? Just in the audience, one among the others. As she walked and stood on the stage, smiling at the audience, a bunch of pranksters who were putting her down, jeering at her. She remembered Rabindranath Tagore's words, sentences, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, let my country awake. These lines reverberated in her ears. She gracefully looked back at the backstage people, signaling them to play on the music to the song which she was about to sing. And there she sang, and her lines were, "My love, self-respect is the more important key. And I have moved on in my life. These were the lines which she sang. It was a voice of a nightingale. The camera focused on the reactions of the people who were making fun of her. They were shocked. There was a drastic change in their reactions. They were with respect, with love, with admiration for this lady on stage. There was a drastic change in that transformation in the audience, even the judges. She not only got standing ovation, but a thunderous applause. She became an overnight sensation. That contest changed her life. What takes me aback is her hushed, undying confidence against the cynicism of the spectators. In fact, I think even the people realize that age should not be a factor to understand the capabilities of a person. When the judges announced the winner, the second place goes to Gopi Sippy. She was thrilled to bits. For a moment she realized whether she heard it right. Yes, Toastmasters, she won it. And I think for each one of us, she's a true winner. She stood against the remarks, the comments, composed herself in a cool and calm way. Last but not the least, friends Toastmasters, today she's extremely happy. She's opened an institute for singing for all the talented children in Mandi, and she lives with a loving hubby who was unwell during the contest. We have no right to judge a person's capacity or capability just because the person is aged and not fashionable and not charming. Each and every one has the potential or the capability in them. And let's encourage or support them to become a good human being and help others. Over to you.